Peace. Happy now. Now is the vibrate. Y'all know where we taking it. Not too far in the future. Not too far in the past. Right now. Now is the vibrate. What you doing right now? How to prepare Shungite water. That's what we doing right now. Now, I don't too much like to just straight up read out of books and things of that nature. Like, most of the time, matter of fact, like when I'm reading, I be done like rewrote something in my own words in my little tablet and then try to deliver it to you. But dealing with some things, it's better off just coming straight from a book, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as like directions on how to prepare Shungite water, you know what I'm saying? Because matter of fact, like, with me giving information, I really like to just give it, from my point of view and through my own, through my own thoughts and words, But in cases like this, it's just better off, straight out the book, I can't twist or change nothing about directions on how to make your Shungite water. But how to prepare Shungite water. Wash Shungite pebbles by rubbing them with your hands or using a brush to remove fine black powder. So matter of fact, you want to clean them off first things first. And matter of fact, dealing with other stones too, like when you're making elixirs and things of this nature, you should clean them off and make sure that they could even be used as an elixir. Because some stones just have some things that's so toxic in it to where you can't even use it as an elixir at all, But wash Shungite pebbles by rubbing them with your hands or using a brush to remove any fine black powder. Place about 100 grams of Shungite pebbles per liter of water at the bottom of a glass or a little ceramic, like any type of thing to pour your liquids, like what you put your Kool-Aid in, all that type of thing. Or it could be a glass, however, but place about 100 grams of Shungite pebbles per liter of water at the bottom of a glass. Leave the Shungite in this water for 3 days in order to obtain maximum effect. So you want to leave it in for 3 days. Then your activated water will be ready to drink. Begin the process over again, continuing to refill your container regularly. Shungite keeps indefinitely, which means, it basically stays consistent with the energy it gives off and all that. Even though you do have to, matter of fact, which I'm about to bring up, you do have to let it sit in the sun and re-energize. But Shungite keeps indefinitely. There's no risk of it getting negatively charged. However, in order to keep this preparation physically clean, as a matter of fact, avoiding any accumulation of nitrates, chlorine, and so forth, we advise purifying the pebbles in the sun every 4 to 6 months. So every 4 to 6 months, you want to take those pebbles out and let them, purify themselves in the sun every 4 to 6 months. If the water you use is heavily chlorinated or polluted, we recommend changing the pebbles every 2 or 3 years. So if the water you use is heavily chlorinated or polluted, we recommend changing the pebbles every 2 or 3 years. And that goes to show you how strong it is that still, you don't need to change it but every 2 to 3 years, You can also place Shungite pebbles on the bottom of your glass fitted with a filter. The water is already filtered and the Shungite can more readily deploy its activating power. This also works well with osmosis processed water, which is very pure, but it is missing vital and dynamic qualities Shungite could put back in the water. So you know what I'm saying? You could use it with osmosis processed water, matter of fact, and like it says, which is very pure, but the osmosis water is missing vital and dynamic qualities that Shungite can put back into the water. Shungite water can be used in compresses or when washing as daily maintenance to maintain the elasticity and tone of the skin. So Shungite really helps the skin. And Shungite's fullerene speed up the skin regeneration process, and because of that, it can help with juvenile acne and other skin problems. So, Shungite, to my teenagers and my adolescent people who may be watching, Shungite will help with that acne. You know, you're tired, which, I mean, that's a whole nother story, but I understand, like, you know, you're in school, you know, you still, the fact that ego is at its strongest trying to find itself, you know, before spirit, but, you know, you're trying to get that face, you know, good looking, to be cool, all this. Well, Shungite can help with that. You know, Shungite could help with getting all that acne and help with the skin problems. And then also, even though the video is mainly about making Shungite water, just to drift off too into just a small part of how to make your Shungite bath water, you know. But your baths and bathing in water containing Shungite can be very useful in regaining energy and well-being, reducing fatigue, and improving circulation. So it can help with your blood circulation. It can help with reducing fatigue, and it can also help with regaining energy. So basically, just put the Shungite, you know, in the bath water. But in order to prepare a Shungite bath, Shungite pebbles are placed in a sachet bag that is left in the bath for 10 minutes. So, you know, you're preparing that bath water, you know, you want to place a little bag of it. It says sachet bag. You know, I'm not familiar with a sachet bag, but I would assume any bag that, you know, allows for the elements where it's not super closed in, it allows for the Shungite to get into the water, you know. But you want to let that Shungite sit in the bath water for at least 10 minutes. Now, me personally, I wear Shungite. I got most of my Shungite around my neck, which is also good to wear your Shungite around your heart. But I have most of my Shungite around my neck, but I do have one stone, like of elite Shungite, that sometimes I put in my bath water. So you want to let that stay in your bath water for at least 10 minutes before you even hop into the tub. And for the maximum effect, you need to remain in the bath for 20 minutes. So, you know, make sure it's one of them soothing, like you about to turn the bath into a sauna, like you chilling, you relaxing, like you know, you got some music on, or, you know, some meditative music playing, some binaural beats or some of that nature, and you know, you just drifting off and chilling in the water, you know, for at least 20 minutes. Like I say, that could help bring back, you know, bring back energy, you know, reduce fatigue, and improve circulation. And like I said, also with the water, you know, helping with skin problems and things of this nature. You know, and it's also good wearing Shungite after the, you know, we done talked about drinking the water, the bathtub, and having it in the bath, but also, you know, wearing Shungite. Like, matter of fact, I wear my Shungite, you know, I wear 2 pieces. And ironically, it's funny because they just happen to be by my heart. But being by the heart is one of the best places for it, because, you know, that heart energy, that electromagnetic energy from the heart could help amplify, you know, the properties of Shungite when worn in that area, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Shungite could also be used, like, when you got burns or something of that nature, you want to take a piece of Shungite and kind of put over it, you know what I'm saying? The Shungite could help to help the skin to regenerate faster, you know, and help it to do that in a more healthier way. And also, you could take, after long days of work, you know, you could lay down, you know, and put some Shungite, like some little nice little pieces of Shungite, like it may be type 2 Shungite, because, you know, it's hard to find big pieces of elite Shungite, but you'll find like maybe like some type 2, you know, and put it over your eyes, you know, over your eyelids, and that'll help like release that stress of like, you know, the stress of the eyes from, you know, being at work all day or staring at that computer screen, things of that nature. You know, you can sit some pieces of Shungite on your eye to help that process. But that's it for this information on Shungite. Like I told y'all in my first video on Shungite, I'm still going to have more videos on Shungite. You know, I'm doing as many as possible because it's very helpful and detoxifying with the fullerenes that it have. It's just one of the best detoxifiers and one of the best things of keeping you away from these low frequencies that's being emitted from Wi-Fi and the microwaves and your cell phones and things of this nature. So I hope this information was helpful for you. You know, hurry up, go make you some Shungite water, you know, and take your Shungite bath and wear your piece of Shungite so you could just be triple protected, you know. But peace. Now is the vibrate. Happy now. Y'all stand in the moment. Don't worry too far in the past. Don't worry too far in the future. Keep it right now, and you can take care of the past and the future right now. Peace.